Once upon a time, there was a man who lost his key. He went outside to search for his key, but he couldn't find it. Another man came and he asked, "What are you searching for?" "Oh, I'm searching for my key." "Where did you lose your key?" "I lost it inside my house." "Inside your house? Why are you searching for the key in the street if you lost it inside your house?" "Because it's dark inside." If you want to find the key to consciousness, you have to search the right place. Since the dawn of man, the question of a consciousness separate from the brain has been a driving force for philosophers and scientists alike. What can yoga and tantra contribute to this heated debate? Consciousness is a challenging topic to handle because it has no mass. If it has no mass, it has no vibration either. No sound, no smell, no taste, no form. The brain can only handle physical vibration, and therefore the brain cannot detect consciousness. Consciousness is simply too subtle for the brain to detect. To detect something very subtle, one has to make oneself very subtle. To understand something vibrationless, one has to enter into a vibrationless state. That is what meditation is all about. Yoga and Tantra consider human beings to have three realities: a physical reality, a mental reality, and a spiritual reality. The physical reality is related to our brain and our sensory organs. The mental reality to our thoughts and emotions, and our spiritual reality to our consciousness. Let's first look at the brain. The brain is mainly made of neurons and a few glands. It is the center of the central nervous system and is connected to the motor organs and the sensory organs. From the sensory organs, it receives sensory impressions known as tanmatras. They are sound, sight, smell, taste, and touch. The brain can do many functions, but without an operator, without an intelligent force behind it, it is simply useless. That intelligent force is known as the mind. The word yoga means unification, to become one with something. And the great yogi Shiva defined it as Sam Yoga Yoga Ityokto Jivatman Param Atman. It means yoga is the unification between the small Atman, the small consciousness, with the infinite cosmic consciousness. So yoga is a journey towards that infinite consciousness. But if you're gonna move closer to it, we need to know where it is. The movement towards that pure infinite consciousness, it's not a journey out in the universe. It is an introversive journey into the mind and through the mind. By special meditation techniques, one goes deeper and deeper into the mind, which gradually becomes calmer and calmer and very focused. Mind and brain is very closely related, and therefore the mind easily gets distracted from all the sensory impressions the brain receives from the sensory organs. Therefore, to succeed in meditation, the mind needs to detach itself from the brain. This is part of tantric meditation and is known as pratyahara. When the mind is detached from the brain, that introversive meditative journey can continue. To keep the mind concentrated and focused, one applies a special technique known as dharana. It's a concentration exercise. And together with a mantra, this is essential to continue that journey deeper within. Without the techniques of mantra and dharana, one will just wander about in one's own thoughts. As one enters deeper into the mind, the sense of peace becomes very profound, and one experiences an altered state of awareness. Simultaneously, the feeling of bliss and love is becoming very strong in the mind, a very beautiful feeling. After that, the sensation of expansion starts, and the mind becomes tremendously expanded, and one starts to feel the oneness, the unification with the whole universe. And this is why the word yoga is given to this system. Yoga, unification, expansion. This becomes clearer when we take the final step and get completely absorbed into the sensation of bliss. This is a state beyond thoughts, beyond emotions. It is beyond joy and sorrow. It is beyond the mind. We have now reached the infinite blissful consciousness, the original, the fundamental element, the source of everything. Wow, is all this real? Well, only the mystic knows. For everyone else, this will remain a mystery.